Steve Golair. Is Misha an Dr. Helen Marr an lasúachtarán cohananish agsúlachta agus cuimsithe seo. Agus is cúis áhis éadam fáilte a chur romh an lá speisialta seo. Tá míad an seo inniu chun ceiliúra peibli a dhéanamh an gasca acadúil atá déanta a gcuibh I gceann mhór gúid cuasaí léinn le cúpla bliain anuas. Lá mór I bhéalare na hallscoile atá ann, agus océad níos mó agus níos tábhachta a rís I mhórsail féin. Go mara sibh mhór, géimíocht uair agus guim gach rá ormh sa saol atá romh amach mar céimethe de cúid oscail na Gaillimhe. I am Dr. Helen Marr, Vice President for Equality, Diversity and Inclusion. And on behalf of the University of Galway, I want to extend to you all a very warm welcome to this conferring ceremony. It is a special day for all of us in the university, and I want to start by introducing you to the various people who are central to this ceremony. To my right is the President of the University of Galway, Professor Ciarán O'Hogarty, who presides over the ceremony. Behind me is Professor Geraint Howells, Dean of the College of Business, Public Policy and Law, who will present candidates to the President, and we are joined also by colleagues from the College who have played their part in ensuring that you are here to be conferred today. We are also joined today by Professor Martin Hogg, who will present the Honorary Graduate Ronan Scully. I now hand over to the Students' Union Welfare and Equality Officer, Imogen O'Flaherty Falconer, who will make a commencement address, after which Padraig de Burca will open the formal proceedings in Latin.
Hi everyone, my name is Imogen. I'm your Student Union Welfare Officer and Vice President, but I'm also graduating later today, so I'm glad I get to share this experience with you all. I'm going to start off by saying a massive congratulations to every single one of you. How amazing that you're all sitting here today and your college years are coming to an end. But today isn't just about celebrating the academic excellence we've all achieved these last few years. It's also about celebrating everything else we've taken from our college experience. The friends we've made that have turned into our family, the nights out that have turned into mornings, and the different things we've discovered about ourselves along the way. One thing I discovered about myself at college, which is something I'm sure you can all relate to, is the mental strength required to finish a degree. Coming through COVID, we're all in an incredibly unique position, being able to persevere in one of the most difficult times when everything we knew about how to learn and how to interact got turned upside down. We had to adapt. And every one of us graduating here today has done exactly that. We adapted and we overcame. When we talk about mental strength, though, we aren't just talking about having the strength to persevere when times are tough. It can also mean knowing when to put a pause on your studies in order to protect yourself, which can sometimes be the scariest option. So whatever it's taken you to get here today shows that incredible strength. When looking towards the future, it can be easy to feel afraid or maybe even a little bit lost, so I hope you all try to put in a bit of extra effort over the next following months to check in on your friends when taking this next step together. As stepping into the unknown can feel scary, but as long as we're all looking out for each other, I've no doubt things will only go up from here. You're all a part of this community here forever, and whenever you need a hand, we'll be here for you, no matter the issue. As I said before, we are part of a uniquely educated generation. These last few years have instilled a special kind of resilience in us that will stand to us hugely moving forward. Even though it definitely feels like we've lost a couple of our most fun years socially, we've definitely gained an experience not shared by many. Lastly, I want you all to congratulate yourselves for every bit of effort put into your degree. It's an incredible feat, and I hope you can all be proud of yourselves and have the belief that if you've done this, you can do anything. So good luck to you all, not that you need it. Thanks.
Pre honorables preses, tot aquae universitas, hac comitia universitariae hodie convocatus sunt, ut quidem homines ad gratis academicos et ad diplomata academica admittantur. A os esque presentabit Professor Geraint Howells.
Preonalabis Praeses Totaque Universitas. College of Business, Public Policy and Law, J.E. Kearns School of Business and Economics, Master of Science, Digital Marketing. Presenter vobis hasce meus filias filiosque meos, quos omnes sio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles et idoneus esse que admittantur ad gradum magisterii scientia, idque tibi fide mea testo expondeo totice academia.
Ego auctoritate mihi conces, admitter vos ad gradum magisteriae scientia.
Ehsan bin Abdul Wahid. Laura Boyle. Ela Liam Burke. Raghav Butra. Prajwal Bidan and Jerry Nagau Raju. Eva Butler McInerney. Connor Burns. Neve Anna Cohn. Courtney Shaseri. Sharia Shauhan. Matthew Crow. Oisin Davis. Sean Delaney. Lauren Delappy. Emma Dooley. Hannah Downs. Eric Flynn. Owen Gallagher. Harry Garg. Rachel Gilmartin. Shubham Goyal. Hardeep Singh Gulati. Edmund Jennings. Emma Jordan. Piradeep Kanayan. Sean Keane. Satisan Krishnakant. Rishi Krishnamurti Amuta. Chinlu. Kerry Lochnan. Lucy Manning. Dana Marshall. Priya Shivaruda Mattapati. Kian Mulvihill. Ema Nig o Iorokta. Rufaro Niaruve. Oisin O'Reilly. Kira O'Brien. Katie Pearl. Ewan David Robertson. Arjun Mahadevaru Satyanarayana. Dinesh Nitasan Santikuma. Harsha Sharma. Colm Shepherd. Michelle Stack. Sean Dearwood Stewart. Malvika Kishore Tawani. Amit Kumar Arvind Tiwari. Bindya Velayudan Chentamara. Daniela Fukadin. Yan Ran Wang. Wei Han Wei. Grace Winters. Connor Yule. Yuzhuan Zhang. Master of Science in Global Environmental Economics, Alfred Afeku. Santiago Amoth Orita. Kieran Brady. Nicole Brown. Neria Benito Garrido. Ali Couchman. Brenda Catherine Daly. Milo Dufresne. Geraldine Doolan. Jack Flannery. Andrew Patrick Guckian. Stephen Kavanagh. Patrick Lambert. Brenda Lyle. Anna McMahon. Benjamin McAleef. Simon Peter Ngolok. Kieran O'Donnell. Tiana Peterson. Luke Andrew Roche. Taylor Rowan. Saeed Alil Areza Sakaf Saeed Mutadha Sakaf. Megan Tierney. Brian Crowley. Miles McDonough. Now McLaughlin. Master of Science, Health Economics, Radhika. Haifa Al-Nasib. Kaylin Brown. Tanya Badnaga. Julia Maria Bruno. Ushin Martin Coppinger. Melissa Duggan. Emily Egan. Aoife Fitzpatrick. Rebecca Greeny. Donald Griffin. Sean Kennedy. Glenn Kelly. Jennifer Leroy. Saoirse Susan Maguire. Sharon McLaughlin. Kaylee McCall. Dominic Jack Melrose. Tumelewa Mmepo. Jian Yu. Nisha of Latata. John O'Kane. Urshita Pandit. Aisling Ponzo. Sarah Yeats Robinson. Yasmin Safa Hamidi. Julin Sun. Joanna Rodriguez Brath de Carvalho. Deirdre Hennelly. Deirdre Kelly. Mark Noonan. Anthony O'Brien. Kieran Prendergast. Robert Thompson. Master of Science, Information Systems Management, Shriyesh Sukumaran. Pulkit Vijay Agarwal. Dinesh Badavath. Vinny Bharadwaj. Ronan Cullen. Owen Casey. Alicia Chetia. Monica Chilarapalli Venkaptaswamy. Patrick Connolly. Pravalika Dagumati Ram. Janani Devendhiran. Cahill Finn. Michelle Mary Fitzgerald. Virat Garg. Rohit Gopalan Harindra. Anusha Guntimadugu. Jiha. Pooja Dadaram Hall. Guran Gajanan Jidawa. Pengjin. Jayesh Juneja. Ashintya Kandelwal. Amruta Somnath Kankari. Pranali Kumateka. Rupika Kushwaha. Sai Rohit Lala. Shannon McEntee. Vamsi Rohit Madhurapantula. Midun Manivanan. Vatsal Modi. Ullas Raj Nagaraj. Apurva Nagaraju. Sangamnath Virana Nagatan. Pratiksha Ravindra Naik. Chaitra Narayana Murthy. Bopang. Aishwarya Ajit Padwalkar. Prashita Pandey. Visal Vijay Patari. Kartika Ajit Patil. Akanksha Raj. Krupakaran Rajendran. Ritam Rana. Sanjay Ravi. Owen Scott. Pujita Suresh Kumar. Ria Sahal. Vishesh Sani. Akshay Saini. Pushka Chandrakant Sana. Harsh Vipul Shah. Neera Satish Shada. Jiawei Shu. Mehil Sudhir Sonawani. Aditya Sridhar. Melani Surendran. Shubham Ratnoji Tawadi. Nathan Onoka. Swayam Upadhyay. Davidas Villis. Akshot Vash Ishta. Zhao Yi. Sheng Jianshu. Connor Laylaw. Jinyi Li. Master of Science in International Accounting and Analytics, Sunday Olog Benga Adigoki. Srinath Chandrasekhar. Yishen Shen. Lakshmi Chokalingam. Ethan Bernard Corrigan. Aaron Daly. Olumadilola Aigbire Mullen. Sinead Fahy. Colin George. Chris Johnson. Ravi Shankar Kush Alani. Param Kosha. Meiji Liu. George Matthew Mohan. Jonathan Arnold Mendonca. Kaurav Patak. Haris Masood Raja. Vishravam Ram. Tebi Melakail Shaji. Yu Yun Yi. B. Supriya. Bivin Philip Kandutanam. Utash. Prakar Agarwal. Chinkan Kumar Dinesh Kumar Ajmera. Mohammed Akif. Mohammed Asfandia. Malik Murad Ali Awan. Akhil Bolisetti. Manish Chanda. Gurvinder Singh Gandhi. Anu Gai. Bharti Gol Ravindra Kumar. Chirag Natvariel Gohel. Pooja Gupta. Mubin Javid. Nisanka Rukshan Heran Karunaratne. Ninad Katu. Anup Mohan. Rajat Mahesh Kumar Malani. Ahmed Anshaf Mohammed Tawfiq. Durga Prasad Mudada. Dilip Vallabhai Patel. Vinish Abdul Rusak. Asham Sajiv. Saloni Saloni. Rajiv Sankanarayan Krishnan. Sachin Sebastian. Arpik Sharma. Ganesh Sundaraswaran. Siva Rama Krishna Reddy Tota. Koleti Umar Mahesh. Tariq Usman. Srinivasa Rao Vemula. Master of Science in International Marketing and Entrepreneurship, Dean Brophy. Eliana Benevento. Daniel Carew. Shika Shand. Kuei Yu Shen. Bo Haifu. Paige Hoffman. Asma Imam. Mahek Lawani. Hannah Lerzer. Kieran McCabe. Molly McFadden. Kritika Morari. Nitya Nagarajan. Siva Prasad Viswagopal Nair. Julianne Kaiser. Sagar Subhash Rani. AJ Rohila. Eleanor Sheehan. Keshitit Shukla. Shashwat Shukla. Vishwesh Yogesh Tove. Jiao Yan. Master of Science, Marketing Management. Farshayat Aziz. Edward Brosnan. Danny Casserly. David Clark. Naomi Kimberly D'Souza. Ignacio de Gorgolas Loyati. Madera Dayanda Ponacha. Ken Michael Hogan. Shauna Correjo. Yeyu Lee. Kelly Lynch. Tanya Madian. Harsh Mundra. Michelle O'Connor. Brian Jared O'Halloran. Sarah O'Brien. Yanni Reichenbach. Marlene Schlurf. Sachin Sharma. Sudipta Surel. Alice Wirisky. Mei Shun Wang. Master of Science Marketing Practice, Rachel Barrington. Owen Blaney. Sarah Lucy Brady. Clodagh Carey. Selena Christine Cohn. Chantel Costello. Kiara Collins. Daniel Devery. Kaylin Mary Fahy. Shannon Iona Feeney. Leanne Green. Sorka Gray. Laura Hessian. Theon Jones. Stephanie Jordan. Tina Larkin. Emma Lawlaw. Laura McHenry. Lucy Manan. Keelan Joseph Neary. Mairead Philbin. Lisa Raleigh. Roisin Rossum. Maeve Ryan. Damien Sharry. Killian Walsh. Saoirse Walsh. Leanne Young. Higher Diploma in Business Information Systems. Presento vobis hasce meas filias filiosque meos, quos omnes siotam moribus quam doctrina habilis et idoneus esse qui adventantur ad diploma superius in negotiorium studis, idque tibi fide mea testa expondeo totice ad academia.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admittavos ad gradum diploma superiors in negotiorum studius.
Killian McMorrow. Amy Catherine Mulkeen. Higher Diploma in Business Studies. Niamh Breen. Rory Christopher Burke. Cormac Behan. Connor Caulfield. Louise Collerton. Ruth Cox. Jamie Dooley. George Joseph Elam to Ruthill. Margaret Heather Hinu. James Henahan. Marie Hines. Denise Johns Joseph. Lisa Kelly. Cayman Stanley Killeen. Diarmuid O'Donovan. Daniel Reid. Bridget Robertson. Claire Sampy. David Sampson. Liam Sheridan. Ladmi Telosila. Mark Shearman. Hayley Ward. Shannon Ward. Higher Diploma in Economic Science. Presenter vobis hosce meus filios, quos omnes sio tam moibus quam doctrina habilis et idoneus esse qui admittantur ad diploma superius in scientia economica, icce tibi fide mea testo expondeo totica academia.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessa, admit o te ad gradum diploma superius in scientia economica.
David Cotter. Connor English. Dara Kerins. Shane Nihill. Dara John Stephen Keane. Alan McHale. Higher Diploma in Financial Analysis. Presento vobis hosce meos filios quos omnes sio tam moibus quam doctrina habilis et idoneus esse qui admittantur ad diploma superius in analysa pecuniaria icce tibi fide mea testo expondeo totice academia.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessa, admittavos ad gradum diploma superius in analysi pecuniaria.
Dean Henry. Sean Kelly. William Loughnane. Emmett Lundy. Killian Redmond Murphy. Sean Thornton.
Pre honorables praeses, tot aquae universitas, hac comitia universitaria hoda convocata sunt, od quidem homines maxima eximi ad grados academicos honoris causa admittantur. Doctors in utero quae jure tam civili quam canocio honoris causus. Professor Martin Hogg, presentabit Ronan Scully.
A Uchterin, a Wienchen, a Holschola Agus, a Jena Ushla. Each of us can make a difference. Each of us can be a force for good in the world. But it takes dedication and an innate love of humanity to make that a reality. Those qualities are found in Ronan Scully, who has dedicated his adult life to humanitarian work across the globe, and whom the university honours today through conferring upon him the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Originally from Clara, County Offaly, and now living in Knocknacara, County Galway, Ronan showed an early talent for sport, representing his county in Gaelic football at every level, from under 14 to seniors, winning 10 Leinster provincial medals and 2 All-Ireland titles at under 16 and under 21 levels. A career as a professional sportsman might have beckoned, but in 1989, when he was in his early 20s, he volunteered with Mother Teresa's Missionaries of Charity in Kolkata. This was to be a transformative experience, opening Ronan's eyes to the hardship and suffering experienced by so many people in other parts of the world. Feeling called to dedicate his life to the service of others, Ronan spent the next decade helping those less fortunate than himself in India, Nepal, Angola, Ethiopia, Kenya, and Sierra Leone. Along the way, he founded the Street Children program in Luanda and Angola. To this day, he continues to travel extensively across the globe, undertaking humanitarian work. This year alone, he has spent several months in Ukraine, Ethiopia, Kenya, and other parts of Africa. For the past decade, Ronan has acted as the Midlands and West of Ireland regional representative for Self-Help Africa, an Irish charity with expertise in Africa in the fields of small-scale farming and growing family-run businesses. It's a charity dedicated to the fight against injustice, especially in the forms of economic inequality, malnutrition, gender inequality, and extreme poverty. Renan's work incorporates not only his overseas efforts, but also work in Ireland, where he visits schools and colleges, youth sporting and community groups to raise awareness of developing world issues. He's also actively engaged in organising sporting and other events that encourage young people from diverse religious, cultural, and ethnic backgrounds to mix freely with one another, thereby building relationships and breaking down barriers. In addition to all of this, Ronan spends much of what remains of his time fundraising for Self-Help Africa through undertaking sponsored athletic events. He has run the North Pole Marathon and Uganda Mini Marathon and has participated in numerous charity walks, including over 10 trips on the Camino in Spain and France, a marathon canal walk in the Midlands, and a 420-kilometre walk from Cortown in Wexford to Kinsale in Cork. By 2019, he had walked more than 10,000 miles in support of charitable causes. These Herculean efforts have benefited not only Self-Help Africa, but also Rosabelle Rooms in partnership with the Irish Hospice Foundation and the Galway Rape Crisis Centre. When asked what has led him to dedicate his life to the service of others, Ronan answered, "I'm motivated by helping people, especially those most in need, as I live my life so that others can have a better life. I am constantly motivated, and have been for as long as I can remember, to work towards a better quality of life for families, people and children struggling with so many issues in Ireland and in our world. So often all they need is real caring, love, action, encouragement, hope, and guidance to put them on the right path and give them loving care and sustainable hope." In all that he does, Ronan is supported by his wife Jackie and their 2 children, Mia and Sophie, whom they adopted in Ethiopia, a land he's described as having a special place in his heart. Ronan's remarkable humanitarian charitable work has been recognised many times, including as the Galway Person of the Year Award recipient in 2004, Offaly Person of the Year Award nominations in 2005, 7 and 9, and the Galway Mayor Award in 2004. Next month, he will receive the Oireachtas Human Rights and Dignity Award. The University of Galway is honoured to confer upon Ronan this further recognition of his remarkable, selfless efforts in the service of his fellow human beings. Those efforts testify to the fact that one person can make a difference in the lives of countless others through recognising our common humanity and responding with love to people's needs. May Ronan's selflessness and compassion in the service of others be an inspiration to all of us here today. Pre honorabilis praeses totaque universitas, presento vobis hunc meum filium, quem scio tam moribus, quam doctrina habilem, et idoneum esse qui admitatur, honoris causa ad gradum doctoratus in utroque iure, tam civile quam canonico, idque tibi fide mea testor ac spondeo totique academiae.
Ego autoritatem mihi concessa, admitted te ad gradum doctoratus in utroque iure, tam civili quam canonico, honoris causa.
bear with me now for another few minutes and we'll be able to go and celebrate together. President O'Horkatig, Professor Martin Hogg, I think I owe him a few pints after all those kind words, and colleagues of the University of Galway. Let me start by conveying my sincere gratitude to the University of Galway for bestowing this great honour on me today. I am deeply honoured to be sharing this day with the graduates present, and I would like to express my congratulations to each and every one of you on achieving your degrees under what were very trying and challenging circumstances over the past number of years. Well done to you all. Today we get an opportunity to celebrate achievement, perseverance, dedication, faithfulness, commitment, and of course hard work. I am so deeply privileged to be accepting this honorary doctorate from the University of this city, where I live and where I have been part of the community for quite a few years now, and a place that I love so much. This is indeed a great honour for me and my family. I wish to accept this honorary doctorate on behalf of all the colleagues I've worked with in various NGOs, voluntary organisations in various parts of the world who've enriched my life and supported me in my work over the past 29 years. So I do appreciate with all my heart and soul how you are gifting me today. Since the initial phone call, followed up by the President's letter of invitation, which is now brought to realisation here today, I've experienced a wide range of emotions, most especially absolute delight and gratitude. This honorary doctorate is not just recognition of my work, but it also recognises the work of the Irish global community of aid workers, missionaries and volunteers. These are difficult times in our world, and our work was never more in demand. Our support is based on and informed by the lives lived by those most in need, especially the poorest of the poor. As we continue to help and support and build up those most in need in our world, this acknowledgement, this honour, spurs me on to continue serving humanity and to continue to try and make the world a better place, not just for the few, but for the all. In undertaking my work in the developing world, I've learnt the following principles. Firstly, to have faith in God, to give you wisdom, courage and knowledge, and then to share that wisdom and knowledge with others. Secondly, to be resilient, faithful, kind and consistent at all times. Thirdly, to have integrity in everything, serving no personal interests. Finally, follow your faith and instinct and do not listen to negative energies. In my work and in my life, I strive to serve humanity with all my head, all my heart, all my mind and all my soul, especially the women, children and the young people in Africa, in parts of Asia, in our own country of Ireland and in other parts of the developing world. Together with my colleagues in Self-Help Africa, we contribute to poverty reduction through the empowerment of the people we work with and for, with as much courage as we can muster. Each of us has a passion for justice, care and equality that will hopefully continue to drive us all and our future endeavours in helping and supporting the poorest of the poor. The pace of change in today's world can be bewildering, but the values that underpin success are the one things that does not change. I'm also very conscious that you, my fellow graduates, assembled here this afternoon, are celebrating in the company of your fellow students, your friends, and your very proud family members. You have been blessed with high-grade intellect, have benefited from superb training and learning here at the University of Galway, and most importantly, from this day forward, you will be gifted with the opportunity to serve humankind on a daily basis. Something which is truly awesome, should be very humbling and have the potential to allow you to live fulfilled and satisfying professional lives. You will be remembered as the student cohort who proved your mettle during a global pandemic, having coped with the loneliness of remote learning and absence of college social interactions, although I would say some of you might have made up for lost time during the last year or so. And then capped it all by demonstrating a laudable degree of self-discipline and commitment to the task in hand. I pray that each of you, my fellow graduates, will be caring hands for all the people you come in contact with and those that seek your professional help throughout your careers. I hope that you, as the future of our city, our country and our world, will make your own personal pledge today and resolve to make our world a better, kinder and more safer place. As I look out on this sea of faces, many young, some older and more seasoned, I see the faces of the world, a united nations of sorts. The University of Galway's great strength is that its lecturers and students can trace their heritage to all corners of the world. Our stories are diverse, but we hold our dreams in common. The aid agencies and voluntary organisations and missionary organisations that I have worked with over the years are also built on a common dream, a pledge to save succeeding generations from the scourge of famine, drought, conflict and war, to reaffirm faith in fundamental human rights, to promote social progress and better standards of life for the people we work with and for. As I stand here today, I'm especially grateful to those who nominated me to receive this honour and to those who supported that nomination. Thanks to the President, I was allowed to bring a few special family and friends to join me here today, all of whom I thank for all their support over many years. I would also like to remember the great upbringing I had in the little town of Clara, where I was shaped into the person I am today, and to thank my own family, my parents, Ricey and Mary, sisters and brother, for all their encouragement and support. I would also like to say a huge thank you to my beautiful wife, Jackie, and my two beautiful daughters, Mia and Sophie, who not only support me, but facilitate me to carry out the work that I do and who keep me grounded at all times and are there to lift my spirits when needed. When I was growing up in Clara, I dreamt of working in the developing world and helping as many people and as families as I could. I dreamt of making the world a better place, just as my parents and their parents did for me. Now it's your turn to dream and to do, and it also continues to be my turn too. Together we must unite and work for a better, safer, kinder world. A world where human rights are cherished and protected, where children do not go hungry and thirsty, where girls and boys go to school and live healthy and prosperous lives, where people are listened to, where people are truly accepted and appreciated in an all-inclusive world. Yes, we can do it, and we are doing it, but we need to do it more quickly. We need to do it more quickly for the sake of the millions whose lives are being blighted by preventable ill health, famines, droughts and conflict. This year alone, I have visited and worked in places such as Ukraine, where it is estimated that the conflict has taken the lives of close on 200,000 people, and Ethiopia, Somalia and Kenya, where the impacts of climate change, drought and conflicts are significant. To put it into context, 36 million people are impacted by food insecurity and are at risk of starvation in East Africa at present. Close on 400,000 children will die in the next month leading up to Christmas if effective action is not taken. East Africa is the worst place to be in the world at this present time. We need to do it more quickly for the sake of our own human integrity, since we have made promises that too often we honour more in the breach than in the fulfilment. And for this we need more financial and material resources. We need more civic, faith and political commitment. We need more human resources. And that requires that every one of us here today pulls together to make this a better, and more decent world. It requires that we become radically committed to eliminating scandalous inequalities in the access of people to healthcare, housing, food, water, lasting livelihoods and lasting peace. It means that we firmly believe that each one of us can make a difference for the better. George Bernard Shaw once said, "Some look at things that are and ask why. I dream of things that never were and ask why not." Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, graduating students of the University of Galway, let this conferring day be memorable for the way it motivates each one of us to dream of something that never was. A peaceful, faithful, healthy, caring, nourishing, faith-filled and more just world, and ask why not? Why can't I and you do something to make it so? What are we really doing to make this a better and kinder world? What more can we do to ensure peace and health and basic justice for all the people? As I come to a close, I thank the University of Galway from the bottom of my heart for this tremendous honour. My prayer for all here today is that your personal lives will be wonderful, healthy and happy, and that you will enjoy truly satisfying professional lives. I proudly but humbly stand before you to accept this honorary doctorate which you have so kindly bestowed upon me. Not many understand what it means to appreciate someone for whatever good thing, small or great, he or she has done. For me, this recognition motivates me to rededicate myself and strive to do even better in the service of the poorest of the poor in our city, our country and our world. Now you, the new graduates of the University of Galway, get to dedicate yourselves today also, as you now go into the world and apply your knowledge. Because a university degree is only a beginning. True knowledge comes from personal experience and the conviction of action. And knowledge grows when it is shared with others. You have a great future ahead of you, and I encourage you to aim for the sky with the knowledge you have acquired from the University of Galway. Your destiny lies in your hands. Whatever you choose to do with your degrees, be guided by the wisdom of Nelson Mandela, who said, "The only limits to your success will be yourselves." This graduation is merely the beginning of an enduring relationship between you and the University of Galway and Galway City. I urge you to hold on to your connection with this university. You will reap enormous benefits by doing so, including access to a vast professional and personal network of people. This university is your sun that has brightened your future. Do not turn your back on it when your fortunes improve. There is a proverb in the African Swahili language that goes, "If you turn your back to the sun, your shadow will follow you." Trust me, fellow graduates, there is no better privilege in life than to help those most in need in our world. Please, all of you, strive to show that type of leadership if you can. In the words of Albert Pine, what we do for ourselves dies with us. What we do for others and the world remains and is immortal. So, President O'Herlihy and everyone in the University of Galway, I would like to end my speech by dedicating this amazing, fabulous honorary award to the many people, organisations, voluntary and missionary, and all the missionaries I've worked with for over the years, both in Ireland and in the developing world, who dedicate their lives to caring for the poor in our city of Galway, our country of Ireland, and our beautiful world, and have done so much each and every day to give people a leg up in their lives. I would also like to remember my young niece Aoife, who 2 years ago, at 14 years of age, was tragically killed by a motorist who was texting on his mobile phone. Can I leave you with this final piece of advice? Never text and drive. It's for all of them I gladly accept this honorary doctorate. Thank you to all the graduates for letting me share in your great day. It means a lot, and I wish you all and this great institution of the University of Galway the very best for the future. Throughout my life and career, my faith has been extremely important to me, and I hope you will indulge me to finish my speech with a prayer that means a lot to me. May God, who began this good work in you, carry it through to completion, enabling you to use your talents to the fullest, especially for those most needing our world. May God give you the grace to make wise choices and to be faithful to your commitments, always confident in the support of those who love you. May God bless you with the discomfort at easy answers, half-truths and superficial relationships so that you will live deep within your heart. May God bless you with anger at injustice, oppression and exploitation of people and children so that you will work for justice, equality and peace. May God bless you with tears to shed for those who suffer from pain, rejection, starvation and war so that you will reach out your hand to comfort them and change their pain into joy. May God bless you with the foolishness to think that you can make a difference in the world so that you will do the things which others tell you cannot be done. May your integrity be a gift to the world, and may the Holy Spirit of God be with you always. And may this celebration of your graduating here today be a reflection of the blessings that we find in knowing and loving God. For this is the day that God has made. We are glad and let us rejoice in it. Amen. Thank you again, and God bless you and all your families.
Pro honorables praeses tot aquae universitas, Carmeonis rit confectus, finium queso facius huius convocationiae universitariae.
Gurmí mágah agus an fáilte van Sean Maranona, Tommy down of Weekly, on the road to loss of Velling. As was mentioned at the beginning, my name is Kieran O'Hogarty, Smisha Oaks on the Ulster na Heron University of Galway. And I mentioned this morning that I think I said to some of our students who were graduating this morning that I was where they were once. I'm a BCom graduate of 1988 and went on to do what some of you may do, accounting afterwards. And you may wonder then why we have Ronan Scully here today for a business graduation, and there's a reason for that. Because Ulster na Gaillimhe University of Galway in our strategy has committed to being for the public good. And very often we take that for granted. But we don't as a university. Our sense is that our graduates, our students, our staff, our university, Colúd and Hullscoile, should in every decision we make do so, those decisions for the public good. And there is no doubt that Ronan Scully in the life choices he has made has served the public good, has committed his life, his work to the public good, and that he is therefore, along with this university, we hope this university at least as good as he is for the public good. And when we honour people with honorary degrees, we honour their values, we honour their work, and for that reason we're particularly pleased to honour Ronan Scully. And Ronan mentioned his thoughts or his dreams as a young person about what he would do next, and I just maybe talk a little bit about my own background in that context. So as I said, I'm an accountant by background, and my academic career became interested in accounting and business history. And two things come out of that which we often don't realise as business professionals or as accounting professionals. So the limited liability company is a privilege. It's had a very important role in the Industrial Revolution because it meant that there was a lot more investment which went into capital which was needed at the time. But for that, there was a need to limit the liability of the individuals investing to the maximum, to the share they were investing. That is a privilege granted by society to business. And business should in return be cognizant of that privilege and work for society, having been given that responsibility that if you invest the maximum of your investment, all you can lose is limited. Likewise, professionals, which accounting profession in the 19th century started as something for the public good. We're given as professionals, accounting or legal or other professionals, a privilege. We can hang up, as the Americans would say, hang up our shingle and claim that we have expertise. And others can't because they're not a member of that profession. That's also a privilege granted to us by society. And that privilege is not because so that we can make money on that privilege. That privilege is because we need to serve society. as accountants, be transparent, open, make information available to those who don't ordinarily have it, and give that information in a trustworthy fashion, in a way that makes it reliable, relevant to those who are reading it. That's the real heart or core or beginnings of business and professionalism, which very often we lose or leave behind in the current context. So business and professionals at their heart have privileges for the public good. And when I used to teach accounting in another institution, I always invited Peter McVerry to talk to the accounting students. As you may know, Peter is a champion of the homeless. And he would ask the students when he came in every single time, he would tell the story about a family in social housing in Dublin where every year there was a breach of policy and therefore the family had to move. So the council, in their own logic, for good reason in their own rationale, would move that family on. And they would move from one part of Dublin to the other. And they had a young boy, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of age, formative years. And Peter would always ask, what did the class think was the impact of those decisions on that boy? And very few people, in fact, nobody ever got the answer Peter had, which was he could never make friends. Because at the young age, he learned to make friends and then he had to leave and lose them again. Very painful. Next time, and finally he decided it was too difficult and too painful. And that framed and formed his adult years, framed and formed his relationship with society. And Peter's point was that the council and the people in it would make exactly the right decision that the spreadsheet or the policy told them, exactly the right decision by their own rights. But that decision had impact and implications that often were not realised. And the point he would make to the students, the point I make to you now, our graduates, is when you make those decisions, which sometimes can be entirely logical and rational, the spreadsheet, the policy can tell you they're the right decision. Often they can have implications much wider than you imagine. And that you should pause for thought and think about those broader implications of those decisions as people who are responsible, who have privilege from society. And thirdly, I just point to the quadrangle that's here, the photograph by our colleague Xiaosheng Zhang in engineering. When I was growing up, and I grew up in Galway, unlike Ronan, who grew up in Offaly, I used to walk through this university. I used to walk actually down by what was the edge of the university, down by the canal into town, because I thought this place was my own. What I've since realised is that, and since I came here in particular, there's a wall at the back of the quadrangle where some people didn't think they could come into the university and therefore they walked around the long way around the wall. And we've done something simple. I was like Ronald Reagan up to now and wanted us to tear down that wall. But we've done something simple since. If you see, now that it's a good day for the weather, we just opened, there's a little door in the wall going out to Newcastle Road, and we've simply quietly opened the door. And people on Newcastle Road can see the quadrangle, wonder what's inside. And people now come through regularly through the garden at the back of the quad. And the symbolism of that is that we're a university without gates. We are open to our community. And you have come into this university through those gates, open gates, and today you leave. And you represent this university in all that you do next. The choices like Ronan Scully has made that you make. The difference that you make for society, for the public good. And pointing to the quadrangle, it was built in famine times, mid-19th century. And we did some work on it recently, and the people doing the work told me that the stone masonry, the quality of the work, was top class, 170, 180 years later. And often we think, what's the point of, sometimes we despair of change and of having an impact. But I wonder, did people building that quadrangle in the 1840s wonder whether or imagine the Ireland they'd have today? So in Ireland in famine years, mid-19th century, is the Ireland we now have today. So there is the possibility of difference, the possibility of something better, the possibility of a better world, which might not have been imagined when the quadrangle was built, but we have now as we sit here today. And that to me is an inspiration I hope you bring with you And I also hope you bring with you what's in the middle of the quadrangle, the light that's there. Ronan has talked about that as well, that sense of, and Imogen at the beginning also talked about us being here for you. So that light will be lit for you here, wherever you go. And we hope that you bring with it through that door at the back of the quadrangle, symbolically but also in substance, that sense of enlightenment that you received here. And that you will make a difference, a positive difference for the world, because it is possible, as we know from a history that goes back to the mid-19th century, when we ourselves had famine, which we no longer, still have our challenges, but no longer thankfully have. And each of you, when you came up today, you don't realise, but you bring your own energy, your own dynamic, your own personality. Some came up quickly, some slowly, some enthusiastically, some nervously. We could even have selfies and we had whoops along the way. You each bring your own personality, your own story. And as you go down, you bring your own energy, your own dynamic, your own personality, your own story. That story is now yours. Seamus Heaney said to his own students, "We are here to develop your capacities. Your destinies are your own." And this is that inflection point in that sentence. We have hopefully developed your capacities. Your destinies are your own. And each of you came up and said thank you, and I often think at least we graduate, polite graduates at Ulster na Gaillimh University of Galway. But I also made the point to every one of you to say thank you in return. Because really the thanks is due to you, not to me. You came to this university, you chose to study here, you stayed the course in really challenging times, we know that. And you are with us here today. So thank you. Thank you very much. And we also know on that journey up to the stage and the next chapter, the next journey, that you have lots of people who support you, friends, family and fans who are with us here today, and those who are with us online. We also remember those with us in spirit. And we know that our students today, our graduates, have good times and bad, happy times and sad. And in those times, they rely on others. And we're particularly grateful to those who are with us today, online and in spirit, who provided that support to our students today, our graduates. Rimi Mahagav, we're very grateful to you. Thank you very much. And finally, I get the opportunity every now and again to thank my colleagues. So our Can the Hulscola, our Oakthorne Earlscola, Shamar Kami, the Quidna Hulscola, Shabawal and Buikas, Gawal Livilig, Ichud the Tolling and you, Ichud not Fadrele, Lovelling, Margwil, Upper, Nuganoel or Shulaka. This has been a very challenging time. We can't say the most challenging time because we weren't there, but certainly one of the most challenging times in the history of this university. And our colleagues carried us through with our students, you today, our graduates. So our Count the Hulscola, Ball and Wick, Squall Livilig. Thank you. And I'll finish with two parting words. One is that to continue my own experience. When I studied here, I studied economics. Some of you have studied economics as Gaeilge. And the word for in Irish for economics, some people say economic, but the translation from the Greek original, which is economics and has Greek etymology, is gelager. And the strict translation of gelager is the organisation of wealth. And you are now responsible. You have the privilege for the organisation of wealth. The choices you make, we hope, are for the public good, so that wealth can be organised in a fairer, more equitable fashion, as we ourselves sometimes have benefited from as well. And I'll also say, as you go out, that we have outside on the way to the quadrangle a new feature to the campus, which is the seat of the Circle of Life, which is a feature from the Bloom Garden Festival in Dublin from our colleague Derek O'Keefe, who is a physician and an engineer at the same time. And it's the red circle that faces towards the quad. And it's work with CRE, which is the Galway charity, which works for healthy heart and healthy cardiac health and well-being. And I'd encourage you to see that seat of the Circle of Life, to imagine its implications for yourselves. Because one thing else that we have had today, and we had last week, we've lots of younger people here who've made their voices known and heard, which is fantastic, the next generation. Because the role of this university is to sustain not only the environment, the climate, as we rightly do, but also to sustain the next generations. The next generation that comes after you and the one that went ahead. And last week we had the mother of one of our honorary graduates who was 101 this year, and a babe in arms in the room. So we had the youngest and oldest people on the planet in the room at the one time. And today it is our responsibility to work for them for the public good, because we have privilege as business people with business background. We know we have particular techniques and knowledge, policies, spreadsheets that help us in making decisions, but we can make those decisions for the public good. Those decisions can make a difference, as our quadrangle itself shows. From the mid-19th century to now, look at the difference that has transformed this country, that we would hope would transform others now in similar situations. And finally, as you leave this university, through that small door, which is now open, symbolically small door, you go into a wider world where we hope you make a difference that is substantial. Grimeen Moghav, thank you all very much. Good night.
That concludes the conferring ceremony. But before you go out for light refreshments, which are to the right in the Human Biology Building and also in the quadrangle, I would ask you to join me in thanking those people whose hard work and professionalism ensure that a ceremony such as this runs smoothly, and in particular, Brona Clifford and the conferring team, as well as Tara Layden and Academic Registry. In addition, let me thank staff from the President's Office, administrative staff from college and school offices, audiovisual staff from the Centre for Excellence in Learning and Teaching, the Marketing and Communications Office, and An Servish Astrucán. To you, the graduates, I have just one last thing to say. Go now and make the most of the qualification you have gained and the life ahead of you. Banagi sult niawan os an lá atá inniu ann ach os an saol atá romh amach chomh maith. Go raibh maith a gcuibh go léir.